What's up, guys? Today on People Now, hello, Facebook Live.
I'm trying to rebrand myself as like the skinnier Mama June.
Mama June's estranged daughter Chickadee slams her weight loss journey.
More bombshells from Prince's ex-wife.
How she lost her virginity to the music icon.
I am telling you, this girl is the one.
And real-life beauty and her self-professed beast just got engaged.
Are Rob and Blac Chyna getting ready to rumble over custody of baby Dream?
The Kardashian clan has something to say about it.
Mandy Moore is flashing back to her Candy music video, and it's amazing. Yeah, yeah.
Top of the morning to you, Facebook Live and People.com. Welcome to People Now. It's great to have you here. Lots of big celebrity news to get to, of course, but also happy St. Patrick's Day. We're all kind of we're honing our Irish for the big holiday today, and we want to know, what is your favorite St. Patty's Day tradition? It's our Facebook question of the day. Weigh in below. We'll read our favorite answers from you live right here on the show very soon. And make sure to make good decisions today, guys. You don't want to end up like Neil Patrick Harris did from this classic How I Met Your Mother scene. Poor Barney. Can't make it. See, that it can go badly. You have to be careful, be smart to survive St. Patrick's Day. All right, but first, pay attention. Here's what you need to know and what's trending today. Watch this.
And just the two of us, and we did our thing.
That's great. Surprise, everybody. There you go. Amanda Seyfried and Thomas Sadowski, they are married. Sadowski let the big news slip Thursday night on the Late Late Show with James Corden. The couple privately eloping this past Sunday. The actor gushed about his new bride, saying, listen, she's the person I love, admire, respect most in the world. So cute. Gordon went on to congratulate Sadowski on Seyfried's pregnancy. The two will have their first child together very soon. You should be terrified, but you'll be just fine. So happy for them. Moving on to this, we cannot get enough of Mama June Shannon's weight loss journey on her new reality show, but it sounds like not everyone is so happy about it. Her estranged daughter, Anna Chickadee Cardwell, tells E! News that she did it to be more famous. Chickadee explains in the interview that her mother never mentioned anything before about weight loss or plastic surgery, saying, I think Mama did it to get herself out there to get another show. That's my opinion on that. I don't think she did it or anything for herself. If she would have done it for herself, she would have tried to lose the weight a long time ago. The bad blood does not stop there, people. Anna admits that she hasn't been in contact with her mother or her younger sisters. Also, Chickadee alleges that Mama June owes her close to $500,000 from past filming. When asked about her relationship with her family, Anna says, none of them have called me, texted me, or anything like that. Here we go. I can give two craps about them. They don't give two craps about me, so why do I give two craps about them? Ouch, the shade being thrown by Chickadee. If you can't wait for tonight's new episode of Mama June from Not to Hot, you are in luck. We've got a sneak peek a little bit later in the show. Believe me, you do not want to miss it. Moving on to this. Prince's ex-wife, Mayte Garcia, is opening up about her tragic love story with the iconic singer in this week's People and giving an exclusive sneak peek of her new memoir. Garcia was a successful belly dancer when she met Prince for the first time at the age of 16. She writes of their first meeting, the encounter lasted 40 seconds, but it felt like we'd stepped outside of time. After Prince asked for her number, he began calling and writing Garcia regularly. She writes, we did not have a sexual relationship. He never denied that the occasional impure thought crossed his mind, but he was too wise and decent to take advantage of a 16-year-old girl. After graduating high school, Mayte's parents allowed her to become a backup dancer, and she moved into Paisley Park at the age of 18. Garcia writes that when she turned 19, Prince leaned to her ear and said, I think it's time. When she asked what for, she says that he responded, quote, for you to get birth control. Garcia says, a week or so later, I wrote in bold in my journal, February 9th, 1993, not a virgin, and I drew a winking, smiling face. Patience pays off. That's how she quoted that. Wow. Prince and Garcia were married on Valentine's Day 1996. They divorced in 2000 after the death of their newborn son led to the deterioration of their marriage. For much more on Prince and Garcia's new memoir, guys, pick up the latest issue of People on newsstands everywhere right now. Yes, it is a tale as old as time. Romance is in the air because opening day is finally here for Disney's live-action version of Beauty and the Beast. And one man at Hollywood's first public screening of the film made it extra special when he proposed to his girlfriend. Watch this beautiful moment.
Would you be the beauty to this beast? Would you marry me?
So sweet, and very glad she said yes. Can you imagine if she wouldn't have? I wonder, if they announced to everyone before that they can be their guests at the wedding. I don't know if the people there are invited. We'll find out. The newly engaged couple also got a quick congratulations from Beauty and the Beast director Bill Condon. Watch this.
I just got here. Did she say yes or no? I didn't hear. Oh, good. That's good news.
That's amazing.
Really great, right?
Definitely.
Kind of risky in front of everyone like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Also a good way to guarantee a yes. Even if she said no later, she's not no girl's going to say no in that.
All right, let's check in with Facebook Live, you guys. In honor of St. Patrick's Day, we wanted to know your favorite St. Patty's Day traditions.
All right, Charlie says, here we go. Charlie says, got to get corned beef and cabbage. Yes, we're making that tonight.
Marie loves shamrock shakes. That's nice.
They are delicious, and I wish that they were around all year.
And Lorraine says, gotta grab a green beer after work, LOL. Love that. Also love your name, Lorraine. That's my middle name.
Oh! Samantha says, Irish soda bread, baby.
Okay.
Never had it.
I don't even know what that is.
I'm sure it's great.
I'm sure it is too.
Infused with some sort of soda, right?
Yeah.
Well, we'll explain that later, because I don't know what it is. All right, keep those Facebook comments coming in. We're going to check in with you again soon live here on the show, but first, Andrea, even more Jurnee news.
Yes, I do, Jeremy. Well, there is a lot of drama going on between Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna, and it doesn't involve the ups and downs of their own romance, but what's actually going to happen to their daughter, Dream. A source close to the situation says Kris Jenner is prepared to take on Blac Chyna as Rob seeks dual custody of baby Dream. The source adding, they are still figuring things out, but she will certainly do whatever it takes to have Dream be with her for the majority of the time. Kris Jenner is backing Rob up 100% and won't let Chyna get away with anything that's less than fair. Rob's sisters are completely behind him as he is trying to navigate life as a single dad. The source revealing, the entire Kardashian family is there for Rob as well and supports him wholeheartedly. They are prepared to protect him in whatever way they need to. The family has witnessed Rob's struggle with weight gain, type 2 diabetes, and depression. The People source adding that, I expect things to get ugly. Chyna wants full custody, with Rob only getting visitations. We'll make sure to stay with People.com for more on Rob and Blac Chyna's custody battle. All right, moving on to this. Hold on to your roses, Bachelor Nation, because the first look at the new Bachelorette Rachel Lindsay's season premiere dress is here. The show's producer, Mike Fleiss, live tweeted night one of filming and revealed that Rachel wore a sleeveless white pattern gown for what appears to be her first meeting with a gentleman at the doorway of the Bachelor mansion. But that's not all. The show's producer also gave us a tease from behind the scenes with a glimpse at some of the lucky Bachelorette men, the pool getting warmed up, the control room, and even a cheesecake from the set. Amazing. I don't know about you, I am counting down the days until we get to see Rachel in action. And Rachel, who did not receive the final rose from leading man Nick Viall, previously told People about her one outstanding style dilemma for the first night of her season, dress or tuxedo, saying this, I prefer to not wear a dress and wear a tuxedo, but I'm going to have to wear a dress. It's traditional. But if I wore a tuxedo, no shirt underneath, just sexy and classy. If you see me in a typical dress, know I'm wearing that tux in spirit. Hey, no matter what she wears, she looks amazing and cannot wait to see her in action next season.
There you go. You never know what's going to come out of Alana, a.k.a. Honey Boo Boo's mouth on that show. That is a sneak peek of Mama June from Not to Hot, which is our Toyota People pick of the day. When Mama June goes out of town, Alana gets lunch with her dad, Sugar Bear, and his fiancée, Jennifer. Let's just say the new couple aren't very supportive of Mama June's new take on food. When it involves Chickadee, Honey Boo Boo, Sugar Bear, Mama June, and Pumpkin, you know there's going to be drama. Stay with us, guys. Gwen Stefani trolls her boyfriend Blac on Twitter. Plus, see why we think Beauty and the Beast star Emma Watson is becoming a fashion icon on the red carpet. Stick around.
This is King Cutie in People. His Royal Highness Prince George Alexander Louis of Cambridge. These are George's parents, George's home, his Nana, the Queen, and his staff of 644 Englishmen. This is George's dog Lupo, who inspired his favorite book, The Adventures of the Royal Dog Lupo. One George will share now that he's a big brother. People. The details make the story. Don't miss this week's People.
stars are on the move, and we're following them in today's edition of Star Treks. Talk about a flashback Friday. Our girl Gwen Stefani is digging up some dirt on her country beau Blake Shelton, updating her Twitter profile pic with an old photo of her man rocking a mullet-style haircut and a big old grin. Gwen captioned the post, #new profile pic. Let's be real, how can you not laugh at this photo? So hilarious. Of course, Blake and Gwen have been going strong for over a year now. The two lovebirds are currently coaches on NBC's The Voice and regularly engage in friendly banter on the show. In a recent appearance on Late Night with Seth Meyers, Gwen couldn't help but gush about her man, sharing, "I love Blake. He is the most incredible guy. Everybody loves Blake, and that's the thing. There's no way around it. He's just a sparkly, happy, amazing person." But is the Hollaback girl a fan of her boo's music? Apparently so, telling the late night host that she's one of Blake's biggest supporters. She said this, "Trust me, I'm like the biggest Blake Shelton fan now. I know all of his music." Love that. Can't wait to see more silly pics from these two. All right, moving on to this. Looks like it's a girl for Marion Cotillard. A rep exclusively confirmed to People that the 41-year-old actress recently welcomed a daughter, adding to her adorable little family of 3. Cotillard and her boo Guillaume already have a 5.5-year-old son Marcel, but Marion was more than ready to welcome baby number 2 with her boo by her side. Back in September, the Allied actress revealed on Instagram that the two were expecting. She writes, "Many years ago, I met the man of my life, father of our son and of the baby we are expecting. He is my love, my best friend, the only one that I need." Very sweet. The pair first began dating in 2007 after starring together in Love Me If You Dare back in 2003. Well, many congratulations to Marion and Guillaume. We cannot wait to meet your beautiful baby girl.
You want to be on top?
Get ready to smize, people! The one and only Tyra Banks is returning to America's Next Top Model. On Thursday, VH1 announced that the OG host will be back for Cycle 24, and safe to say she could not be more excited about the news. Tyra posted this tweet on Thursday, writing, "I missed my ANTM baby, so mama's back." In Tyra's absence, model, singer, and female entrepreneur Rita Ora took over the top model reins. Tyra, who hand-selected Rita herself, took to Twitter to thank her prior replacement, writing, "Ms. Rita Ora, you exemplify business boss brand to the fullest. Thank you for all the amazingness you brought to ANTM." Of course, Tyra will continue to serve as executive producer along with Ken Monk, and filming is already set for this summer. In a recent statement, Ken had this to say about the news. Tyra has always been the heart and soul of the franchise, and her absence was deeply felt by our fiercely loyal fans who miss their queen of the smize. We'd like to thank Rita Ora for being a great partner and total pro. She infused this new iteration of ANTM with passion and creativity, and we wish her nothing but the best in her future endeavors. Well, we certainly cannot wait to see the return of the smize. And if you need more Miss Banks in your life, she's also the new host of America's Got Talent, so plenty of Tyra to go around. And while we're talking about models and fashion, This Is Us star Mandy Moore may be the queen of the red carpet now, but when Jurnee recently sat down with the actress for her new project Tangled the series, she revealed that that always hasn't been the case. You heard me? Check out the star's worst fashion fail.
Look, I started when I was 15. I had no idea who I was or what I was doing. And so there's a lot from that time period. I'd say between 15 to 19, 20.
Kind of like anyone looking back at their old high school pictures, right?
Absolutely. I give myself a bit of a pass, but there's the leather pants with fringe on them. There's when I first started in in the Candy video, I decided it was really cool to tie leather.
Oh, that was your choice.
That was my choice.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fashion icon in the
Yeah,
making.
exactly.
I'll be forever yours. Love always, Mandy.
So there were some really questionable choices.
That is amazing. Nothing like a Flashback Friday fashion fail to end our week. And finally, looks like J-Rod is continuing to heat up. The styling couple was spotted on a romantic dinner date in Miami on Thursday night, and their outfits couldn't be more on point. Our girl Jennifer Lopez rocked a tight white mini dress, while her beau Alex Rodriguez looked sharp in white pants and a navy blue sweater. The pair have been hanging out quite a lot these days. The duo recently returned from a romantic getaway to the Bahamas and have been seen working on their fitness together in the gym. We are certainly loving this new couple. Keep those sexy dates coming, you two. And those are your Star Treks for today.
Thank you, Andrea. Speaking of J-Rod, we're going to get to that in just a little bit. In his new book, The First Love Story, Adam, Eve, and Us, New York Times bestselling author Bruce Feiler is redeeming history's first couple, explaining the ways Eve has been scapegoated and elevating Adam and Eve as role models for unity and forgiveness today. Love it already. Good morning.
Good morning. Nice to be with you.
It's good to be here. Thank you so much. I want to just jump right in here with you, Bruce. So much to unpack. I want to get sort of the elevator pitch of what's going on in here. The bite-sized chunk. You say that Adam and Eve have been misunderstood to some degree, but also that the story that they represent has something to say about relationships today.
So look, for me, my process begins at my kitchen table. I have a working wife. I have identical twin adolescent daughters, and I spend all of my time talking about the changing ways that men and women relate to each other. You talk about it here every single day, and let's go to the technology, let's go to a brain scan, let's find solutions. And like a lot of people, I'm like, is there nothing from the past?
Right.
And so what happened was we were in Rome, and we were in the Sistine Chapel, and we were looking up, and my girls saw those two fingers of Adam and God, like, where am I in that picture, right? And I thought, oh my gosh, this story has been at the heart of every conversation for 3,000 years about men, women, and sex, and let's look at this. The problem is, and they introduced the idea of love. They can be role models, but they have been victims, Adam and Eve, of the greatest character assassination the world has ever known.
So you're bringing us kind of back to the roots of it, extrapolating some really good things.
Exactly.
We want to do something a little fun with you, okay? Here's our idea. Celebrity relationships always get us talking, right? If anyone can be informed by Adam and Eve and some of the pure love, the first love story, it can be them. The guidelines celeb couples need. So let's see how the first love story could impact these star romances. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Putting you to the test here. Jennifer Lopez, Alex Rodriguez, bringing it back around. J-Rod, as we're calling him. This is a couple who have each had multiple past relationships. They're co-parenting children from other parents. They're each very successful, driven people. What can they learn?
So let the record show that the first love story begins in Iraq in a war at the Garden of Eden. I was in Jerusalem and the Sistine Chapel, right? All these places. This is pressure, right, to make this work. So here, what we have, I think what Adam and Eve show us is that you need independence and interdependence, right? Eve does not want to be second class to Adam. She goes off and seeks autonomy with the fruit, okay? That's what we got here. We've got two very big personalities. If one of them is going to dominate, that's not going to work. You need independence and interdependence. You need to be selfish a little bit, but also selfless. And so I think when you have big personalities, that's the thing. There has to be counterbalance is the word that I used in the first love story.
Interdependence and independence. Good stuff. All right, Ben Affleck, Jennifer Garner. We, of course, always talk about them, and a lot of headlines around them. There's a couple here holding off on their divorce for the time being, seemingly working to keep the family together, which is a good thing. They want what's best for their kids. What does Adam and Eve have to tell them?
The core story of Adam and Eve. They begin together, then they separate. They come back. They get kicked out of Eden. They forgive. They come back together. They have two children. They disappoint. They come back together and have Seth. So what we have here is constancy is my word for it. Kind of stick-to-itiveness. A key to a relationship that modern science shows is learning how to mend ruptures. And that's what we have here. We have these people that were together, pulled apart. They said we want to be good parents for our children. They pull apart. We now have Ben Affleck admitting that he had problems, working on those, and who knows where this is going to end together. But I think a relationship is all about mending ruptures. That's what the Adam and Eve story, and all of us have that. It's ups and downs.
I like it. We can relate to this. All right, final one. Nick Viall and Vanessa Grimaldi. Now, this is the new Bachelor couple. Here's a couple who got engaged very quickly. They don't know all that much about each other. It happened on a reality show. Lots of pressure from family and others to make it work. I'm anxious to hear what the Adam and Eve love story can tell the new Bachelor couple.
Modern science has told us that the key to happiness is relationships, okay? Loneliness is the big fear. So he was rejected several times before he came back.
Nick was.
First thing God says about humans in the Bible is it's not right for humans to be alone. So there's this drive we have to be in relationships, and they represent that. And I think what all three of these couples represent, what you and I were talking on the air, you and I both understand as people in relationships with young children, is here's what I learned about love by looking at Adam and Eve. Love is a story we tell with another person. It's co-creation through co-narration. And what happens is when you hit bumps in the road, you add a new chapter to your story. And that's really what it is. It's about jointly, like Adam and Eve, theirs is the first joint byline, to put it in magazine terms. So I think really what I'm saying to people is if you care about relationships, if you want to have balance between men and women, we need this story to work. If you care about the Bible or love or whatever, come on this journey with me. You'll be surprised, you'll learn something, but in the end you'll find hope. This relationship is a success.
I love it. Fantastic advice, Bruce. I'm impressed with the book, also impressed with your candid knowledge of the Bachelor franchise, which is really a great thing. Keep that handy. Guys, keep an eye out for Bruce's book, The First Love Story, Adam, Eve, and us. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Why are you crying in here?
Sorry,
You don't need to say you're sorry.
you know, I don't think we realized that the show would become like this cult classic, you know, because our ratings kind of, you know, didn't indicate that at the time.
Funny how things have an afterlife now.
I know, people have like really discovered it now that it's been canceled. The approach with the shooting was just so different than any other TV show I'd ever done. You know, like every take was different. We didn't rehearse, we didn't block, we didn't have time for lighting. It was like, you know, an actor's dream to just kind of get that stamp of like, trust your instincts and go. And, you know, I think, you know, working with Mike and Kyle and like Tammy, all these amazing actors, it really was one of my most proudest moments now looking back.
Yeah. Any lasting either input or advice from like Connie Britton or Kyle Chandler or those guys?
You know, Kyle, he was so cool, like, because I got engaged in the season 4.
You know I got 2 daughters, don't you?
And he would like, you know, ask to see my wedding dress and you know, he definitely told me, you know, you guys just take your time, enjoy life before you have kids, travel and everything like that. But he was like, the second you have kids, it is the best decision you could ever make. Like, he loves his family so much.
And it's turning out to be totally true.
It really is.
All right.
Alrighty.
Let's get the Irish music playing.
Yeah, get it playing.
Checking in with Facebook Live one more time.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. One more time before we go. I want to know your favorite St. Patty's Day traditions.
Yes. Well, first of all, Mickey says happy St. Patrick's Day from Jamaica. Hi.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That's a great way to
Carla says
celebrate.
my daughter's birthday is my favorite thing about St. Patrick's Day.
Lori says green bears. Aaron says green jello. Green beers.
Oh, I was like, wait. I'm like, I
Sorry,
don't get the bear
typo.
part.
I was like, I have never heard of a green bear.
I was thinking green gummy bears, maybe. I don't know if it's green.
Is there a green bear here? No, no green bears.
Okay, one Laura says a wee bit o' Jameson, and another Laura says Irish coffee. I guess the Lauras love their booze.
Do you have a little? You love your Irish accent. You're not going to do it, are you?
I'm not gonna. No.
Oh, no, okay, fine. Don't do it. We'll save that for later. Yeah, look at this guy. That's the way to celebrate.
Which one? I didn't see it.
A big shout out to Lynn at the hospital. Hope you're doing okay, Lynn. Watching and commenting. Thank you. Look at this guy. My God. This is getting frightening. We got to move on. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. We hope you have a fun and safe St. Patrick's Day weekend. Be sure to tune in next week, 8:30 a.m. Eastern every weekday. Ice Cube dishing on Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez's new romance and the 20th anniversary of Anaconda. Who knew that it was 20 years since that great movie was out? Plus, Rebecca Ferguson talks starring in Life with Ryan Reynolds and Jake Gyllenhaal. Great.
Yes, thank you so much for watching. And in case you didn't know, it's also National Let's Laugh Day this weekend. It is. So we're leaving you with this important message from the cast of Table 19. Enjoy.
Bye, guys. Oh my God.
Hey YouTube! Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment if you enjoyed it. And for more people now, click on the subscribe button down here.
And check out more great video right now by clicking on one of these links.